Welcome to Archer's World of Literature. This is a channel that I've wanted to start for a long time. I've been influenced by many booktubers that I've been watching as of late in the fantasy and classic community, and as a result of that, I've decided that I want to start my own. Classics and fantasy aren't the only things I read. I like contemporary fiction, science fiction, a lot of those things, but this channel is mainly going to be focusing on creating dialogue and discussion based on reviews of classic and fantasy books and literature. I also hope to do some reading vlogs and lifestyle vlogs. I have been introduced to a wonderful world of street poetry in Melbourne, as that is where I'm based, by my friend Jaden, who is the Street Poet on YouTube. If you want to go and give him a follow, he's got amazing content. And we're going to be doing some writing together, which I'll sort of go into on this channel as well. But yes, it's mostly going to be reviews with a little bit of writing and poetry and street poetry put into that. My main goal with this channel is to create friends who like to read and inspire more people to read and see the benefits of analysing older texts as well as newer ones. My main goal for this channel is to get more people to read, to have more people to talk about the same sort of books that I like, which is, like I said, it's not limited to classics and fantasy. But primarily, my biggest intake of literature is classic literature and fantasy novels. So just as a documentation for me making this channel trailer, introduction if you will, just to sort of put down what I'm currently reading at the moment, so I can look back and see what I was reading when I started this channel. Firstly, I'm about halfway through There's a Tale to This City by Jaden Attard, Jay the author, and R.C. Walden. Jaden is a dear friend of mine, and R.C. Walden, Jaden, and Jay the author, they all have their own channels, and I'm going to put all of those in the description of this video. This is their collaborative work based on street poetry and coming together and bonding over literature and finding stories of the street and sort of going into the cracks and the grime of Melbourne where, other people would overlook the things that are happening right before them. And it's just a book full of stories and how they came together and what their story is and how they came together and made this incredible work. So go check those guys out. Secondly, I am currently getting my way through some Bukowski, essential Bukowski poetry. This is amazing. Something for the touts, the nuns, the grocery clerks, and you. This is my second sort of introduction to Bukowski after reading Ham on Rye. And, this is my first sort of introduction to his standalone poetry, if you will. And it's incredible. It's so cool. Being, nearly 21 myself, there's a lot to relate to in here about youth and just making bad decisions and a lot of just fun things in there. So that's great. And then I'm about to start I Want to Die, But I Want to Eat Tteokbokki by Baek Se-hee. And this is at first I thought it was fiction, but apparently it is a sort of biography, a fictionalized biography of the author Baek Se-hee. And this is about her struggles with chronic depression, and it's basically just an interview with her psychiatrist and some things that happened to her 10 years ago, and I'm really, really interested to read this. I really like the title, so that's why I sort of picked it up and had a look what it was all about, but going to be getting to that one soon. And then my upcoming fiction that I'm about to be starting in time for October, which is sort of the spooky season, I'm going to be restarting Carrie by Stephen King, which is an amazing novel. Don't need to go into that too much. I'm sure everyone knows what that's all about. I'm going to be trying to read a lot of Stephen King over October for sort of spooky season. That was sort of an idea given to me by Mike's Book Reviews, who was a huge inspiration for me for this channel. So that's currently what I'm reading. I really hope you guys stick around, chat to me in the comments, anything like that. I really just want to connect with people over literature, because I believe that it is the most important thing that we have been given from people in history and are currently producing. And I think it's, there's so much to be taken from reading and writing. And I just want more people to talk about that stuff and see that, because I think it's given us so much, and if people can continue to read, it's still giving us that much. Thank you so much for sticking around. It means the world. I really just want to connect with people, so feel free to give me a subscribe, a like on this video if you want to talk about the same things I do. Keep reading. Peace out.